Hey everyone, this is Mike,
Hey, and this is Josh.
and we are real. He forgot who he was, but we're real dead, and we got some real news for March of 2024. Ain't that right, Josh?
Yeah, somebody sent me a message and I started reading it right at the beginning, of course. So,
Hey, so Real Dead Horror Channel here, and we're coming
Mhm.
up. We told you at the beginning of this year we're going to try to do a 5-10 minute episode at least once a month, possibly twice a month. And we got a few items here we wanted to bring up for March of 2024 because it's the first of March, and you guys need to know some of this stuff because we're going to give you some rumors, some news, some movies coming out,
Yep,
and yeah, we'll
horror
just go from there.
convention.
So the very first thing, Josh, and I just read this yesterday, and you kind of brought this up as well, is it sounds like Jason Blum is trying to will a new Friday the 13th. So that is a rumor, but there's been some interviews with Jason Blum, and he is saying that he would love to get his hands on it. Maybe even Juan is his last name, that is a director.
Yes.
So what do you think about that, Josh?
Well, he's done. I mean, James Wan has done some horror, so um, you know, so I mean, yeah, but man, I don't want Blumhouse to have it. And I know you said, "Oh, it don't matter. Look at no. Blumhouse, in my opinion, has done two horror franchises wrong. Okay, 2018 isn't bad. Halloween Ends is not great, but it has some good about it. And I mean, not Ends, I mean Kills. Sorry, Kills had some great, but I mean some good, but not great. And then Ends, we know what happened there. We don't want to go on and on about that. But then The Exorcist came out, and people were excited about it, and then it just fell flat on its face. So I say
They took David Gordon Green off of that,
yes.
the future Exorcist.
I say Blumhouse, leave it the hell alone. We don't need you for Friday the 13th. We don't. We don't need you.
All right, that was Josh's first take on that horror rumor or horror news. That was, and
What
some of these we'll put the link in the video description of
what
where
about
we got these
you?
resources from.
I mean, what do you think about Blumhouse wanting to take it over?
They've botched a few, but they're probably the biggest horror franchise them and A24 right now as far as putting movies out. So as long as David Gordon Green doesn't have anything to do with it, I'm fine with him giving a shot at it. Hell, the
Yeah.
last 4 out of 5 have sucked anyway. So all right,
How if David Gordon Green did Friday the 13th?
let's just go on to the next one, Josh. So the next news item is The Walking Dead, the new Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, has came out, and the critics and people are liking it. So have you had an opportunity to watch this yet, Josh?
No, I think I will check it out. So I started watching The Walking Dead when it first came out, and I think it was 2010 was the first. And I remember, I think it was Halloween night, the first episode came out, and I was home and I watched it because I was excited. I didn't read the comics, I was just in the zombies, and I became like a super fan, like right away. Season 1, season 2, I've watched a ton of times. Season 3 was decent. I mean, it got watered down, but then it was still okay. And I stopped watching it after a main character died. I'm just gonna say here, spoilers, whatever. Carl, the son. I'm like, wait, he's
Yeah.
dead? No, this is dumb. And that ticked me and Michelle off, so we stopped watching it. Um, but and then I went back and watched it though later, like probably like a year or two ago. I went back and rewatched the series, not rewatched it, but watched the ones I missed, the later seasons. It was okay. They have a bunch of spinoffs now. Fear the Walking Dead. They have the one with Negan and Negan and the girl, Glenn's wife or whatever. I
Yeah.
can't remember her name right now. They're in a show together, and now they have Rick and Michonne back together, the ones that live. And I thought about going to check it out and just see how it is. So, yeah, I will end up watching this at some point, I think. So,
Yeah, it's a bucket list for me as well. I haven't checked it out yet, but it definitely is something I'll try to get back into. There's just so many horror stuff out. It's hard to watch everything. I mean, if not, you'd just be at home doing it all the time. And you guys watching this don't pay me enough to do this full time. We do this for fun. That's right, Josh.
What was that?
I said we do this as fun anyway. This is fun
this
for
is
us.
just all for fun, man.
Right.
We love horror.
That's right. So hey, we just had a trailer come out this week, and we did on our channel a reaction video to it. But The Strangers Chapter 1, we kind of gave our opinion on that one as well. Josh, what do you think?
Initial thoughts? I like it. I think yes. Why not? I like the killers. I know it's going to be a pretty much of a remake of the original. I mean, not shot for shot or nothing, but yeah. I mean, like I said in our review, I'm more interested to see what they do with chapter 2 and 3.
Yeah, I agree. So definitely check out the trailer for The Strangers Chapter 1. Looks like a reboot of the first one, and then second and the third one. I think they've wrapped up all three of them, so they're just going back and dicing them up into movies. Definitely check that out. That is a definite horror news. Just came out this week in March. A big news article came out. It was actually an interview with Doug Bradley. Doug Bradley is
talking. Mike.
Huh?
Dang, Mike.
How did it's missing out my notes here. Doug Bradley is talking about how he would like to play Pinhead in I think it's called the Scarlet something. The Scarlet, I can't remember what it's called, but it was original Clive Barker book about Pinhead and how he would like to play that role, and he's open to it if they ever decide to do it. So not saying it's going to happen, not saying it's a rumor, but they did an interview with him in Bloody Disgusting, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'll put a link into that here and show you. But what do you think about Doug Bradley coming back and playing the older Pinhead?
I mean, why not? He wears all makeup anyway. So, and he is Pinhead. I mean, they tried to use other people as Pinhead in later installments, and it just ain't the same, you know. It just isn't. So, yeah,
this would be the kind of the end of Pinhead. So he said that he thought that would be profound for him to come back and end that character. So he's 70 years old, so he said he don't know how long he could stay in the latex. But so here I've got a list, and I'm gonna have to call these out, and I'll try to throw some photos of the posters on this. But these are the movies that are coming out in March of right now. We're on the March the 3rd as of right now. You got Imaginary coming out March the 8th this week.
I think I'm gonna go see that. I think I'm gonna go see that. Yeah.
Okay. We got Night Shift coming out. That comes out March the 8th. The Piper, March the 8th. Blackout. Now, I sent you a link to that one, Josh. I just found out about that one. That one's got an 83 on Rotten Tomatoes already, and that's an independent movie, kind of like a werewolf type movie. The trailer looks pretty good for it, Josh.
And I like the practical effects.
Yeah. It's not over the top. It's not like American Werewolf in London from what I've seen, but for an indie film, it doesn't look very bad at all. But that comes out March the 13th. We got The Prank, comes out March the 15th. We got Invader, comes out March the 15th. Immaculate, which we did a trailer reaction to that. I think the last name is Sweeney on the actress for that one.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney.
You knew her name real quick, didn't you, Josh?
Yeah, you better believe it.
March the 22nd. Late Night with the Devil. It's getting an early Rotten Tomatoes score of 100. I know Josh is kind of skeptical of those type movies.
Wait, what is it?
It's Late Night with the Devil.
It's gonna be.
You think it's gonna be bad?
I'll check out do we have I haven't seen the trailer, but I'll see what it's about.
All right, so then we got Josh's favorite new movie, Winnie the Pooh franchise. Part 2 comes out March the 26th.
Mike, you might go see that.
We're going to give you an early teaser for April. The First Omen comes out April the 5th, the first week of April. So,
hey, Mike,
those are the movies coming out this month, Josh.
Mike, you might run out and see that Winnie the Pooh in the theater, huh?
No. All right. So now to the last thing of our segment here, unless Josh has something else, is we wanted to try to give you guys some conventions that are happening this month. This weekend, as of right now, we're going to put this video out. It may be too late to go to these places, but we're going to tell you about them anyway. And then we got some later in the month. You got the RecCon 2024, March 1st through 3rd. That's in Cary, North Carolina. Ends today. Bizarre World Miami 2024, March the 2nd. It's in Miami, Florida. Evansville HorrorCon, March the 2nd and 3rd. That's yesterday and today. That's in Evansville, Indiana. Monster Mania Con 2024, March the 8th through 10th, next weekend. Doubletree by Hilton Cherry Hill, Philadelphia. Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I heard that they got some good ones up there in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Days of the Dead, Las Vegas 2024. That's March the 15th through the 17th. That's at the Plaza Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. Horror Hound Weekend, Cincinnati, March 22nd through 24th.
That's a big one.
Sharonville Convention Center, Cincinnati, Ohio. That's going to be a huge one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Yes.
And then you got the Mid-South Con 2024. It's happening the 22nd through 24th, the same weekend in Olive Branch, Mississippi. So that's the horror conventions that are coming out this month as well. So we'll try to give you the movies every month that's coming out, some news, some rumors, and hopefully some convention stuff too, because Josh and I are really getting into the conventions part of this.
Yeah, I'm itching to go to a convention, man. I really like the feel, the atmosphere, and just everything that you can look at. And then obviously being able to meet those celebrities and get an autograph and a picture. It's a lot of fun. Right.
That's all we got. Josh, anything you got, man?
No, man, that's it. I'm just looking forward to the month of horror movies coming out. And man, it looks like I think we have a good year chock full of some good horror coming out this year. And I'm excited for it, Mike.
All right, me too. You guys, please like, comment, subscribe to Real Dead Horror Channel. Join us on Facebook, Real Dead Horror Community. And there's only 30, 40 of us in there right now, but we have a great time. We post articles.
Yep.
We show our convention stuff and collectibles we got. So jump on over with us. You guys have a good one. Have a good one, Josh.
Yep. See you now. Bye.
All right, bye.